Hello, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome you all back to my channel Tea Identity DK. As you all know, my name is Dr. Tuba, and the main aim of this channel is to guide all the medical professionals and the skilled professionals who would like to consider other countries as an option to work in, acquire education from, or in general to settle in. Before we start this video, guys, I would kindly like to request that if you like my content or you're new to my channel, kindly do subscribe so that more weekly exciting content is available to you. So now, without much further ado, let's go with the video. Alright guys, so today we're actually going to talk about Belgium. Now, the good thing about Belgium is that firstly, it's going to be a brief video, it's going to be a shorter video because there's not much to tell about it. It is an easier country with an easier process. And one of the main benefits of Belgium are that in Belgium, it is actually very easy to get admission. Upon my research, I have seen that the admission success rate of approval is approximately 100%. So it's very easy to get an admission there once all of your documentation is complete. So this is one advantage. So of course, Belgium is a country that we all should try. Anybody who wants to acquire masters and study masters in Europe, Belgium is one of the best options. Now, moving on, let's talk about the main admissions and when are they open. So their intake is actually between April to June. That is when they intake. There's only one intake that they have, and for that, of course, the admissions open way before that, which is approximately around November to January. So between November to January, please do go on their websites that we'll discuss further and choose your course and of course apply. Now, let's talk about the main universities. Now, for Belgium also, just like in Norway, we don't really need to go to a portal and then to another portal and apply. We can directly apply to the universities, which is an easier, what I think is it is easier rather than to go on portals and then, go to one portal and then choose from there and then go to the university website. It gets a little complicated. So this is easier. So so of course, first let's talk about the universities. The universities listed right here are the main universities. These are the universities preferred by international students with a very high success rate when it comes to approval and admissions. So these are the universities that you can go to their individual sites, and of course from there you can see which course are you interested in, and of course the courses are, most of them are in English, so you can choose that. And after that, you have to make an online application. And sometimes what happens is that they ask you or request you to send it by post, to send your documentation and the online application by post, depending upon your which course are you taking. So that completely depends. If they prefer post, then you can send it by post. If they prefer online application, then you make an online account and then you can apply online. So both ways, it's fine. It depends upon which course you take. Now, we've spoken about this. Now let's talk about the main thing, which is what documents do they need. Now, the documents are listed, of course, right over here. All these documents are very, very important and needed. And of course, the main things that I'll mention, firstly, and most importantly, the IELTS. Very, very important. And sometimes what happens is that even if the university does not require, the embassy requires it later for the visa. So you have to give the IELTS one way or the other. So it's better to give the IELTS, and please try to get a score above 6.5. That would be a huge, huge benefit for you. So these are the documents, and I would like that you can take a screenshot of this so that these documents, they're more or less the same documents as discussed previously for other master programs. But make sure these documents are attested and these documents are valid so that you can submit it as soon as possible when the admissions open. Now, talking about the fees, basically, the fees is not that much in comparison, of course, to the other countries such as England or USA or Canada, etc. The fees is normally they take per year, and it is anywhere between 700 euros to 3,000 euros per year. That depends upon your course as well. But of course, you will be given a permit that you can also work there. Approximately the 20-hour or even more. So with the work permit, of course, you can very easily make the ends meet. But of course, for the fees, you might need to show a bank statement or bring some money from your country in order to pay the fees. Now let's talk about something a little different that I saw in Belgium that I did not really see in other countries. When you have the documentation, some of the universities also require a procedure which is called legalization of the documents. And what they mean is that it can be any attestation that they need. It can be HSC, for example, in my country, or notary public, etc. But sometimes they need legalization of the documents. Now, this is a little different from the HUC or the notary public. And for that, what they require us to do is that we need to sometimes send the documentation to the embassy of Belgium, and they actually legalize it, and then they send it to the university where it has to be sent. So this is a small procedure which I did not really see in other countries, but I did see for Belgium that they were, upon my research, I saw that this is also something which is unique to Belgium and not in other countries. So also keep this in mind. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so with that I would like to conclude this video. I really hope that this video helped everybody and would help everybody in the future when it comes to education or settlement, etc. And other than that, guys, if you need any help, any questions, any queries, please do message me on my Instagram. I'm more active on Instagram in comparison to my Gmail, so please do message me on Instagram. You'd get a quicker reply. And my apologies if I reply a little late, because I have a lot of inquiries, so it just takes time to reply to everybody. But of course, I would reply to everybody. There's no such thing as that I would leave a message, unread or without replying. So that won't happen. So just a little bit of patience, guys, and I would definitely reply to everybody. And thank you very much once again. And if you need any other help, let me know. And I wish you all a lovely week. Thank you.